Hi YouTube, this is Katrina Robinson with Poverty to Potential and the Thick Click, and I just wanted to tell you about 5 reasons you know it is not time to get something to eat. 5 reasons you know it's not time to get something to eat. Do you know that we eat for reasons other than we're hungry and our body needs nourishment? Those are the 2 reasons why we should really be taking in meals. Because we're hungry, because something in our physical body, our stomach, is telling us that it's time for food, and or we need nourishment. We need potassium, we need carbohydrates, we need protein to be extracted from foods to give us fuel, to give us energy, the things that we need in order to maintain. But as you and I both know, we eat for many reasons other than that. Okay, so I want to give you some common ones that a lot of us have experienced to remind you to mentally grab a hold of those thoughts when they come into your mind and begin to discipline yourself and tell yourself no. Okay, one of the big ones is one you already know, is that number 1, you're bored. There's nothing to do. It's been a rough week. You don't have any money, a lot of money, to go anywhere. And so what do? We call ourselves just passing the time away by going to the refrigerator or going to the cabinet to get something to eat just because there's nothing else to do. Okay? And what you have to do is get a hold to the thought. When the thought comes, you're bored, or you feel yourself being bored, and you're snacking just because you're bored, you have to arrest that thought and then go and do something else. You're going to have to find something that's just as enjoyable as getting yourself something to eat to do at that time period. Okay? That's one. That's a very big one. Okay? Now, another one is comfort eating. I know you all say, I'm a comfort eater. Okay? That means that at a point of extreme depression, or on the other side, at a point of extreme celebration, the way you celebrate is eating. Okay? Some of that is culture, especially down here in the South. We eat when we're happy. We eat when we're celebrating. That's a cause and a time to eat. Okay? For those of us who are trying to manage our weight, that is not a reason to grab a meal. I was a big one on that one. Something great would happen during the week, or I would feel like I needed to reward myself for something. I would go and get something to eat. I would grab my daughter, grab my son. We go to Golden Corral. We would go to Kentucky Fried Chicken. We would do something. We would do something to eat to justify or to signify celebrating. And some of you know, when you're down in the dumps and had a really bad day and don't have anybody, you know, that you may be able to confide in, or you feel a little lonely, you grab something to eat. Those are not reasons to grab a meal. 1, you're not paying attention to what you're eating. 2, you're definitely not counting the calories because you're too busy celebrating or feeling bad. Okay? So those are not times to eat. Okay? Number 3, a third one. Ooh, I'd like to try that. Okay? Ooh, I'd like to try that. How many times have you said that? You smelled something that you've never had before, or you smelled something that you haven't had in a while, or something new. But just to try it because it has hit one of your senses. Okay? Sight, smell, taste. You tasted a little bit. Okay? Somebody told you about it. Hearing. Okay? We're very sensual when it comes to food. Okay? That's not a reason to eat. That is not a reason to eat just because it hits your senses. Okay? Number 4, advertisements. I've been talking a lot about this even in the newsletter. It's advertised on TV, food. Food is advertised on the front of magazines, food. Food is advertised up and down the interstates, all on those cute little blue signs that tell you where Kentucky Fried is and Waffle House and all those places. If you don't have a meal plan prepared on what you're going to eat, how you're going to eat it, what the calories are, okay, ahead of time, it's not a reason to stop and get a meal. How many times, anybody impulsive eater? Hello? Oh, I saw the sign. Oh, I haven't had that in a long time. Okay? It's not meal time. Okay? Your stomach has not told you that you're hungry. Your body is not craving for nutrients. That's not a time to start stuffing in calories. Okay? The fifth one I want to go over is somebody's personal recommendation. Okay? A lot of times we start eating foods or try new foods or try new recipes because somebody else can eat it or somebody else is giving it to us. Okay? That includes somebody on your job baking a cake or giving out cupcakes or giving out cookies. It is hard to say no. It's Friday afternoon, Thursday afternoon. You working hard. Somebody's giving out something, but it's not time to eat. Okay? These are some hard lessons that I had to learn, and I want to let you know that managing a diet has a lot to do with mental discipline, not eating discipline. What can you discipline your mind to want and desire? Okay? I found out something. A lot of times I can desire a food, I can see it or smell it or somebody can offer it to me. And if I can just say no for the next 5 or 6 seconds, I don't even want it anymore. I found that out about myself. I don't even want it anymore. Which lets me know that I've been eating calories and calories and putting on pounds and pounds when just for a moment I could have said no, and then 5 minutes later I'm like, I didn't even want that. How many times have you bought food and it hasn't even been good? You realize that you wasted your money. Okay? Sometimes the things you think that you want, your mind tells you want, you don't. Okay? This is a really deep subject. Okay? So you all keep tuning in. That's it for right now. This is just reasons how you know it's not time to eat. It's not time to put away those calories. Okay? Keep tuning in to the Thick Click. Alright, Poverty to Potential at yahoo.com or www.youtube/Poverty to Potential. Keep joining in, ladies. Send me your comments. I love to hear from you. Bye.